But the pharmaceutical industry in Namibia is so small. You have to be able to talk to people, make them want to invest in you.
Don't come here because you are chased from medicine or you didn't get into school of medicine. But if you are a hard worker, you are resilient, because there's going to be a lot of setbacks. There are a lot of times when you're going to fall.
You go to a lot of pharmacies, they reject you.
The supervisor and I, we had small jam, my dear. So it wasn't fun.
Is the workbooks, guys, not the workbooks, but the reports. Every single week we have about 2 to 3 reports.
Pharmacy is like a whole family.
Hi guys, welcome back to Becoming Health Namibia, and this is a session with
Pharm3.
Hi guys, so my name is Vistorina and I actually didn't know what I wanted to do, so I went job shadowing, and after my first week at the pharmacy, I immediately knew that I wanted to be a pharmacist.
I wanted to do pharmacy because I wanted a career that involves medicine, but not medicine itself. So, and pharmacy is kind of second to medicine, so yeah, I think that's the reason why.
I'm Sam, and I did pharmacy because I was rejected by medicine. So I decided to do the closest thing to it.
Sorry.
Hey, Sylvie here. I'm doing pharmacy because I love drugs. I just find it interesting to learn more about drugs, like the pharmacodynamics and the pharmacokinetics of drugs. So that's why I'm doing pharmacy.
Hi, my name is Reese, and I decided to do pharmacy because drugs.
Because what? Please give it back. Because what?
Drugs.
What about drugs?
Drugs. I mean, we've all had experiences with it, be it the legal ones or the other ones. And I think it's interesting to know like what they're about and how their effects and all that.
Hi, my name is Evelyn, and I decided to do pharmacy because I wanted a career that's related to medicine, but I didn't really want to be involved in treating the patients, how like the nurses do it. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Jana, and I don't think I really wanted to do pharmacy. I didn't even know anything about pharmacy, but then I was told that pharmacy is something, it's something that has to do with health. So I think it's health that like pulled me into pharmacy, like to help people.
Hi everyone, my name is Grace, and I decided to do pharmacy because I had a passion for chemistry and math in high school, and I just wanted to do something health related but not medicine. I knew medicine wasn't the one. So yeah.
Hey everyone, my name is Lempi, and the reason why I decided to do pharmacy, I think it's Evelyn and Grace reasons combined, that I have a passion for chemistry, and I wanted to do something in the health sector, but not get into close contact with patients, but still contribute to the health of the society.
Okay. My best highlights of pharmacy is actually when I did my placement. Like I found it so good to talk with different type of people and to help people and to make people know that they are well taken of. I think my worst are that pharmacy is a lot of work. There's so much pressure in pharmacy. Like it's like you don't have your whole life. It's like your whole life is just centralized in pharmacy.
So my best highlight is also having the chance to work in the hospital and also to interact with other health professionals, I guess. My worst experience is actually studying for the biochemistry test. Nothing was getting in.
My worst highlight was first year. It was like a filter. It was like, yeah, it determined who was going to the next year and who, and like it was just filtering out those people that are not for pharmacy. Like, yeah. Best highlight was working in the hospital, like placements, like Sylvie and Sam has said. You get to work with patients, interact with different health professionals, and yeah.
Okay, so for me, my best and my worst highlight will be about placements. My best highlight would be, so we got HPC, like our certificates from HPCNA, and they used that. So I had my own pharmacy number, and when I dispensed, my name was on the paper, and I got to sign, and that was very fun and lovely. And then the worst highlight was one of my placements. The supervisor and I, we had small gym, my dear. So it wasn't fun. She made every day a living hell, but we got through it.
Okay, my best highlight was also working in going for placement, specifically the community placement. It was that moment when you like get a compliment from a patient or a client that you are very helpful or you are kind or I loved your service. That really kept me going. And another one is just getting to know that you can actually get to know more of the drugs, because I never really thought of that you could like have the knowledge on different drugs. I always used to wonder like how does the person know all those types of drugs, but then as time goes I learned that you actually get to know those. And the worst highlight, I don't think I have really any that I can remember apart from the academic pressure itself. In general, like, yeah, you write a test, you go home and you cry. Yeah, you come, yeah, and you have to come back the next day because you have to get moving.
Like, I'm proud of how you, of your marks in the test.
Yeah, there were some days that you really like get to know that your hard work paid off. But then there are those ones still that even if you stay up the whole night, that's physiology for me.
My best highlights are the placement that we recently went on, the community placements. They were really amazing. I got to meet really good patients or clients rather, who remark you for your service, and they were just really giving me good compliments, like what Lempi said. They'll say you're really helpful, and some even gave me money, guys. Like after they paid off like the drugs, of like, you can keep the change, you're so nice and so patient. I was like, no problem, thank you so much, have a good day. And my worst highlight of pharmacy, the whole from first year till this point, is the workbooks, guys. Not the workbooks, but the reports. Every single week we have about 2 to 3 reports to hand in. Lab reports. And till this point, even when remember the previous student lecturers forum that we usually have, I drafted a complaint against it. So I really I hate the reports, man.
My worst highlight, I think it started in first year. It's just all about the academic pressure. I feel like pharmacy modules, they are too squeezed in these 4 years that you're given. I feel like they're at least supposed to give us 6 years or maybe 5. Yes. Chemistry modules are hard. These things are hard. And my best highlight started in second year when we started with our practicals at the hospitals and the community pharmacies. I actually felt like I was a pharmacist because there I was like showing off my capability of helping people with their problems, especially that involved drug therapy and other things.
Okay, so my best highlight, I'm gonna say it's the placements, because there you actually get to know what pharmacists do. You get to know the day in the life of a pharmacist. You get to link the theory to the real world. You also get to directly interact with the patients, which is honestly, it's amazing. Yeah. And my worst highlight, I should say, is like most of the people say it is the academic pressure. I feel like we don't have enough time to we were not given enough time to read all those, study all the modules. I feel like they were supposed to at least give us maybe 5 years because the modules are too compressed.
Worst highlight is being away from family, I guess, because mine is in a different country and I only get to go back in December. So a whole year without seeing these people and only going back for a month or so. It's difficult sometimes, but we have to get through it. And the best part is the people. Pharmacy is like a whole family. If this person knows you, then they're definitely going to talk about you like with everyone in the field, and it's all connected. And I think it's like a family, I guess, a second family with everyone, and I think that's cool.
Yes, I would. I would advise, but they should be really mentally and physically, not physically, but mentally and emotionally ready, because it's yeah, even physically, it's draining, yeah, to a point where you feel like the whole world is on you, yeah. So I would advise, but yeah. That's all I can say.
All right. So I would actually advise people to do pharmacy, but only those who have the passion for health sciences, at least. Because if you do it for any other reason, like maybe peer pressure or maybe just for the money, it might actually get to you. Because then when the pressure starts, you would actually want to drop out. And there are a lot of people who dropped out because they don't have that passion for the health sciences. So if you want to be involved in health, if you want to be involved in rescuing a life or saving someone, then definitely go for it.
Yeah, I would advise or recommend anyone out there to do pharmacy, provided they do their research before you come here. Because don't come here because you are chased from medicine or you didn't get into the school of medicine. As in the case for most people, they ended up doing medicine pharmacy because they didn't get into medicine. Please do your research. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Personally, I was running away from math, guys. I know I said I love chemistry and math. That was a mistake. I only loved chemistry. Math, I we had a love and hate relationship. So make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. There's lots of math, guys. If you're not good at math or if you don't like math, I don't recommend. But if you are a hard worker, you are resilient, because there's going to be a lot of setbacks. There are a lot of times when you're going to fall. If you are resilient and mostly you need to pray, you need strength, divine strength, and you also need to be a hard worker naturally and somebody who is committed to their schoolwork. And you must know what you want. Don't come to pharmacy and you don't have a vision board, or you don't know what you don't know what you're getting. You're just moving with the wind. You will get blown.
Some of us, we need something to say also. We are taking everything.
You will get blown away.
It's personal.
No, I'm speaking from experience.
I know. Okay, I would advise or I would recommend people to do the pharmacy course. But before you come here, you must work on your chemistry and math, so that when you come here, you have something to build on. Otherwise, if you have like zero knowledge, it's going to be very difficult for you. And like what Sam said, you must have a passion for it, because after graduating and you don't have a passion for pharmacy, it's gonna be like a burden to you. Every time you wake up and you're like, pharmacy again. So yeah, you should have a passion for it, and yeah, you should be hardworking. You should be determined.
See, but I also tell, like, if you're not a people person but you really want to do pharmacy, really work on that. This is a very patient-centered course and just profession. You work a lot with people, and some people may think, no, I just go through my 4 years and open a manufacturing company. But the pharmaceutical industry in Namibia is so small. You have to be able to talk to people, make them want to invest in your company, in your dream. So yeah, and it's a lot of fun. So just be ready for fun.
Yeah. Wait, how is it fun?
Guys, we live as rock stars every day. It's lovely. You go, you study the whole day, then you take a nap of 15 minutes, then you wake up, you drink 9 cups of coffee, then you study again until 4 a.m., sleep for 2 hours, then you have to wake up because you have a 7:30. You repeat it all every day, 5 days a week. Rockstar lifestyle, guys.
I'd recommend, yes, I would recommend pharmacy because it's interesting, it's fun, the chemistry is amazing, it's inspiring. I mean, you're learning about. Yeah. If you don't love chem, don't do it. Yeah. Chem is fun. You blow up things. And yeah. Dangerous, but fun.
Yes, I would recommend anyone to do pharmacy because it's a fun course and it's interesting, and also you should be mentally ready for this. You should have the passion, because if you're only doing it for, let me say, the money or something else, you'd actually find out that this is not the thing for you, because you have to be mentally ready for the books, the pressure, the academic pressure, and also yeah.
Yeah, I think I would recommend, because pharmacy is not just about theory like the books. You have to go through the books, and then after that you have to go now out there and work. I feel like just what Vistorina said, you have to be a people's person. You have to know how to work with people. You can't just be that angry person every day, because you are going to work with people out there. So I would really recommend to a person who has a passion for pharmacy, and to those that love working with other people. And also, one thing about pharmacy is that it has the flexibility. You'll be working from maybe 7 to 5. So you'll be like having your side life, where you have to live that luxury and all that. It's not always about working.
I also wanted to say, Nia, that don't come to pharmacy school because you want to do it for business purposes, like maybe start your own pharmacy. As in, what I had some people say to me, I was like, what? Like, some people come to pharmacy school because they want to come have their own pharmacy one day. Now, when you become that pharmacist and you open your pharmacy and you don't know anything, patients are going to come to you and ask you, how do I use this? Or why is this drug not working? If you don't know the content, then it's going to be bad reputation on you. People are going to say, he doesn't even know what he's doing. He's just doing it for the sake of the money. So yeah, that's what I wanted to add.
Guys, one thing, you have to be mentally strong. These lecturers, yay, they will test you. The first day, I remember, was it in what did we have with well, it was farm analysis, yeah. Oh, you guys, you are connecting the brainwaves. First day of farm analysis, the lecturer told us, most of you are not going to pass. Huh? So just be ready, guys. Oh yeah, and they love comparing us to the medicine students. Be ready for that also, guys.
Wait, what's the comparison that they usually give?
Okay, so first of all, I would like to say that medicine students, they study for 6 years. We only have 4 years. Our schedule is usually packed. They have lots of open hours and I understand they have to know their things, but then you have more time to take in the information, because I have from morning till lunch, I have classes. Then I have the afternoon to go and study all those classes, work and read up and everything. They have until 10:30? Yeah, 10:30 and stuff. Then you have the whole day to learn. Some of them, guys, you have lots of time. Then they have the audacity to say, the medicine students, the class average for the pharmacology test was 95%. You guys, it's only 75. You are supposed, hey, how many hours did I have? How many hours did they have? Relax. I also had chemistry too. And then you have 5 chemistry modules. You are comparing it with 1 pharmacology. And reports and practicals. So, yeah.
The kids out there, our grade 12s and other students, yes, the kids. The head pharmacy is not the easiest course, guys. It's not the easiest. Actually, that's what I thought. That no, I'm just gonna do pharmacy, just most dispensing, just to come here. Shocks. Pharmacy is not just about dispensing and counting. Yeah, that's what I think the society still need to be educated.
We just count pills and
It's not all about counting pills or dispensing. We have a lot of parts and sectors in pharmacy, so it's not the easiest.
The other thing I also wanted to say is job hunting. Like when we went for our community placements, getting a pharmacy getting a pharmacy to work just as a student, not as an intern or when you are done, just as a student, is not easy, trust me. You go to a lot of pharmacies, they reject you. You go to a lot of pharmacies, you give your CVs, you give whatnot, they'll say, I'll call you back, we'll get in touch with you. They never do. At the end of the day, tomorrow you have to give in your, what is that paper? From the paper that you get from that the pharmacist has to sign. It's due tomorrow, but you have not gotten any pharmacy. That's where you cry. But at the end of the day, there's money.
Repeat the module.
Yeah, you have to repeat the module. Yeah, but some lecturers are kind enough to extend the due date so that at least you get a pharmacy. But imagine the number of pharmacies in Windhoek, but none of them will accept you. Trust me. Yeah.
Please don't let anything we said here scare you. If you have the passion like we mentioned earlier on, come for it. It's interesting, like I said. Imagine knowing how the drugs work in the body. That was also part of my curiosity. I wanted to know, how does it actually work? Like, where does the drug go when is it going in my stomach? How does it end up making me feel better?
How does it know where the pain is?
Yes, how does it know where the pain is?
Just drink the tablet, the pain is gone now.
Yeah, so if you are curious and you like to know about all those type of things, just come for it. Come learn and be serious with your with your studies.
When it came to spending that money, it was hectic because it was like overwhelming. Like, I have such an amount of money on my bank account. I think I spend it very recklessly at times, but I managed to save some that at least lasted me through tough times. Yeah, but I can say I'm happy with the way I spend it, but overall I'm not happy at all. I'm not proud. I'm not proud.
Guys, I'm very proud. It felt like a bonus. I was living soft every day, buying luxury items. I enjoyed it very much.
Okay. I am proud of the way that I spent my placement money. This is because every time I go broke, I basically reflect, like, what did I use all that money for? So I'm happy for the things that I used that money for, because I can't find anything that was like useless or stupid that I used the money on. And also I basically used it also to help my parents out, and yeah, so I'm happy and proud with the way that I spent it.
Okay, I don't think I was proud the way I spent the money, because I actually don't know how I spent my money, but it was really like, it disappeared.
Subscribe, share, comment, and like.